True, we are. It's been long since we've driven in the Ugandan soil. I think last year, the whole season, we didn't drive anything here because of the accident that we had in Naivasha. So, yeah, it's a fresh start for us. We've taken a lot of time to be prepared. The car seems to be okay, but still needs some more attention. We've come to have fun, enjoy the scenery and the people around, and for most that to show our fans that we are really back. The stages are very smooth. They are very fast stages, and also very risky and loose as well. So yeah, we will try to strategize ourselves and make sure that we don't fall in those traps and come out of them very nicely. We are grown-ups. We don't take pressure from anyone. We come and do what we can do best. You see, it's not that because we have to fear because we have a better car, but it proved at some point in Tanzania last year that they can be beaten. So there is nothing to prove here. We are prepared. Everybody who has come here is well prepared, and the game will be played on the field. Whatever comes out, that will come out.
All the best.
Yeah, so there is no fear for anybody. Let's all go, enjoy, and celebrate Mom as well.
Yes, there comes EMBED. Ali Katumba. This crew is also a member of MPU Motorsport Club. So we are enjoying the partnership. Let's go. The owner is champions. Yes. Wish you the best in this rally. 2, 1. Off they go. Wow. More relative.
Very good evening and welcome aboard to the podium. Share like every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight as we preview and review even the world of motorsport on the local scene, African scene, as well as on the international scene on this 17th day of February 2025. Only hoping to chimucha kutambide maridadi sana. The last time we did run this show, as usual tugamba koze mfuna birungi twebaze Katonda era tumusaba tusoko na ebinje birako abete bigwa then nabachafunye mu obuzibuzibu better suit tumusaba tutemera kumpendo batufuni solutions or remedies to getting a solve problems so that we can live a better life. The podium on Fufa TV, Neku 102.1 Fafam every single Monday. We do preview and review in the world of motorsport. I get very, very good positive response from the audience out there. Events, and we always do it every single Monday from they don't say Monday. I need to find a package in cha. I don't know what I got on Monday. But obakagezako when awamugamba but akikiriza nti nabo muwane nabo muwa ate wali busavanyo obo badde siwe bungi nyo nafuna obuli much better. I will definitely do. By the way, welcome aboard. Nze kesho manjiza program on this 17th of February 2025. Nina Aaron Nsamba na Monica Birwinyo, of course commonly known as Momo. Tumita Mahanika, Momo from, of course, fresh from winning the Murmara at 60, Mama at 90, Mbara MPU, birthday rally 2025, Mutu drive category, Edward Chimia Mayweather. We'll talk about that and more in the course of this show. But of course, other happenings in the world of motorsport. Good enough to now know two co-drivers, the Sirimu and the moderator, but they have a lot of experience. And as far as co-driving is concerned, aspects you or co-drivers when adopting Aaron is a senior here, Momone again and so naturally to Bakudo, but that and more we definitely formulate today's program. Of course, Wadiabelwa Uganda, Elfin Evans, Yaso Panga Wangula, the WRC event about Sweden. Very good performance from him, of course. Toyota Ibabadeo Kauta Kamato Katsuta event ya Yamvude Mongalo, as well as Elfin Evans Yasokwanga Wangula event. That and more, we definitely formulate today's program. Kale Kansabero na Wabuze Kone Momo. Then Tanse program the Kriya Nasa, the Ali Katumba, Tabafuna from the previewed the event. But that a very, very good event. Unfortunately, Bafuna incident here in those Mustedia Chapa. The first loop, after issues of steering, they posted worst times among the top big guns more event here. Event. I was talking to Yasin after that rally. In fact, around 1 week and a half ago, and it's one of those things here. A bit again, I move a memory because he had the event in his hands and it went away. So Nagamba rally is rally. Until the last control assembly is when you say it is done and dusted. Anyway, so as well as Momo, then we pick it up from there.
Abatulaba naku Fufa TV na batuliza ku 101.1 Fufa FM. Ngabuli Josanyo Jerere tufisa kadde tujja kwano kumpeoza Fufa Media Services kitwogera ku muzanyo gutusinga okwagala ngaffe ogomotoka z'empaka. So ka okwebaza nyo management yene ya Fufa tuwanga akakisakano bera ku kumpeoza twebaza nyo sawe bilize mtu every week. That's a very big investment. Jemuteka motorsport. That was one of the biggest sponsors. Motorsport beina Fufa. Wanga 2 hours. That's a very big time. We don't try to sasula sent with 2 hours. That was a very big amount of money. Na twebaza nyo kutuwa akakisakano okubera okumpeoza no. Nyongero okuyoza abafunye ebirungi mu wiki tukunya amabega. Ate ne nakola wamu namu abafunye ebizibu. Mpulideko olweggulo leero lwakumachaka leero muganda waffe Isa Nyanzi mzee Isa Nyanzi yafunye obuzibu yafunye accident. Tusaba mukama omukono oguwonya ogwa mukama Katonda agumukwateko ne family basuke motoka yafunye accident crash nabyeko ku bifaananyi ebimotoka nga terabika bulungi ate analesa amawulire akakasiza nti mwami Nyanzi nayo tewali bulungi so betaaga essaala zaffe era tusaba Mukama Katonda abateeke mikono gye abasuuse basobole okukomawo kubanga mwami Nyanzi loza y'omu ku abo abantu abadde mu rally for very long time yaleeta competition license ya 1987 nentya n'okutya nga yali competitor then nga yaddala nga kyayi kinene nnyo so bw'abanga abadde mu motorsport for all that time ddala mtu wa motorsport nakati nga akyalimu so tusaba Mukama muwe okuwonezebwa okulungi asobole okudda wiiki yange tebadde mbi twabadde e Sweden tukikola 1-2 omanyize ndi bwa Toyota kati oba Kasuta oba Evans oba Kale Oja Payari tono oba waka so ze weekend yange bade bajimaze ate n'ekirala ku side eri tufune essanyu eridda naye
kale next time zigana Premier League egenda maaso ekwajja a lot of nali weekend but I've been following the league nalaba ku ndabe mpira esatu
gulwana
nalaba nek KCC
nek KCC 1-0
nek sebagala ndoze bakuba ndaba URA Maroons
yes
1-0
URA
then ku Sunday the big one Joe
2-0
Vipers ba KCC waka
olabye nti badde ndi ku tachiyo
ndio yafe go for it ndiba omanati n'ekirala ligi etandise wa bull nek yakola drone ne police ate Vipers ne kuba KCC so that lead of course
against
Vipers played KCC already
nek
yali topins eri waggulu but of course by virtue of God of course by that win by Vipers ku KCC ekyabasobodde okubanga kibawa that impetus okuba watopinga league we watch this space of course league ekyagenda mu maaso era otimumu soboze kubatwala abatuliza
batulaba n'abatuuliriza nsanyusa okubeera wano kesh webale nnyo to inviting okujja ku sheeno era ntwala omukisa okwebaza omutonzi waffe okubeera nga atusobozesezza okujja n'okubeerawo n'otuwa obulamu then nebaza ne fufa okubanga batuwadde olukusanga munnange Aaron wagambye nti nno actually he has spoken about us having only 2 hours. I think we have more than that. There's a show that happens every Thursday, right? And you've incorporated motorsport as well. Kubanga abantu abasinga bandi badde balowooza fufa, it's for football. But because it's more
bachazaako mumanyi nyimba ezo yalonda azikubulira
yakuba dance
yeah, Momo, one of those good shows. You know, they are Jonas Kansi with your at least people are getting to know the personalities in motorsport. It's not just a sport, it has also faces and people behind it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad to know mutu olukisa era mwebali nnyo mwebalide ddala.
Yeah, and Prona told me much about you. I didn't feel the anyway, I'll kick it off. Start times going Premier League, but then there's a lot of action in terms of football. Again, I'm into our sporting. The national teams, there is so much in action this Feb match as well as in April. Producer so to kufana nyecho abalage ku activities of national teams. Of course, our kwade ku games zabade Rugogo. That was between KCC and Vipers. KCC winning 2-0. Center me goal in Nunjenyo. That is a center move no omukadde katusubira n'akomawo akalimu atambala huyo ku set. But anyway, the national team ku this week this Friday the Total Energies Women Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers that is between Uganda and Ethiopia 21st of Feb 2025 zigenda ku game egenda ku ali na Kivubo mitwalo ebine mitwalo esatu osobola kubanga olaba ku mupiira ogwo then of course return leg 28th Feb 2025 of course WAFCON qualifiers the Women Africa Cup of Nations nga olaba African Cup of Nations mu category eyabasajja then under 17 the Women's World Cup qualifiers under 17 FIFA Uganda izanya Kenya of course jukira twalaba our very own Isabella Bleak nga take up very good performance mu match eyagwa. So luzanya Kenya on the 8th of March. Then of course return leg tugenda Kenya on the 18th of March 2025. Then FIFA World Cup qualifiers 2026 tugazanya Mozambique on between the 17th and the 19th of March. Then of course game ejakuba Nambole. Then the return leg tugazanya Mozambique or Cup. Then tudekuzanya Guinea 25th of March 2025. Still in Nambole. Then the Total Energies AFCON under 17 Morocco 2025. Itandika 30th of March paka 19th of April 2025. Jukira the abana baso kubanga baqualifying abo for the AFCON under 17. Jukira twakuba Tanzania wano wetwali weekend that Christmas period wetwali we had the Boxing Day event ebusika though try to zanya Burundi but the under 17 is over in action later on. Tanzania 2-1. So we can be out there and support the team. Nenga Friday, Crescent Cranes were in action against Ethiopia. Katulabenga so take up performance. And the team is coached by Coach Cherry. But yeah, that is the training session. Wali kuham stadium inachivuvo. We only wish the best for the ladies. Uganda kola AFCON appearance after 22 years. We didn't even progress from the group stages. Additionally, assembled to qualifying. Let's hope we can do it this time round. Of course, sporting was a catitesha ali konti dominated nemo mali wana limko driving muchala. Teri sport ya basaje cover teri sport ya bakazi. Na we were sport. Never sport. You can have people competing in all different aspects. Kale, away from that into tukomewa ne wakamomo. We kick it off with how was Tandikendo zane. Is it a transfer? Aaron, I need to use the right word. What was it?
Transfer.
What was it? Because it's Momo from Team Bisanirizo to Team Mayweather. Someone has said in Minty, those are Pepe Yarangamba, and Kushimeza Chafe, Yara Kumpapula. Exciting. Go ahead. Tugende Embara naye tebali bamutumye win
Embara yali pass yali interview
naye ago mu kubogali manji momo nga avudde mu team Bisanirizo speculations amulinkingako ku ewa Mansuru Bega ezimulinkingako ewa Timothy Gawaya and surprise team Bisanirizo yes
Rubega Team Bisanirizo
man yes nezimulinkingako ewa Timothy Gawaya then atezamulingako ne ewa Odiontumwebaze babingi kati ngeno kuba akasimu ngamba alieri kwa yetu yasobola kubeera yetu yalina but finally alieri era nama niduza transfers za ko driver zigwa and that's only take alikkiriza ko driver okuchuka ku scrutiny is an emoro kokizibwa chusa at the point of scrutiny and that's something which ole yangamba they should cap it gota day but people
but before the start of the rally I think you can change the co-driver
alo yanga
tolanga lwacho onsiba kunyizo kufuna co-driver wange na alwala olweggulo lumu ngenchata tandika lwacho sikirizibwa
tekayo byali because ade situations zali inga Pepe wamanga ati Pepe kasana uli andi Pepe wamanga ati ngamba that switch from the team Bisanirizo to I wouldn't ask why Uchaja but it brings us up to two because from a full drive car to a two drive car and what was there that made that decision? Because I remember it was a desperate decision by Momo Inetaga City and Bagamba. You see people talk about Chilala, do it look afuna. Some things you shock absorb no about actually. It's far from Momo Inetaga City, Momo Agalo Wangula, it's a society at least certain about driving. I remember Sozibam hosting a Mr. Select that week in Barara. And Prona asked him a question, are you going to compete in Managama? So Gama Sara, I think speculating and I enzo Tabugambara.
I think binje byogerwa nerade at least penapena to testing. I mean, if you can tell me to know Pepe, but I'm speculating. Yeah, so last year nze usually njagala nnyo ovuga ne team for a calendar at least.
A calendar full year.
A full year, yes, and we twayogera the other year. We twave Rwanda kubanga we navigating bisanyirizo. Then after that nali nchali ne yanga. Then the following year we agreed we were going to drive together. Era ne tuvuga wamu mwaka gwafe ne tugumalako, and thank God. Ekirubirirwa kyaffe nga team kinza okwanga tekyakivingibwa naye tetwaviiramu awo. At least as a co-driver I won the championship in second division, which was at least a win for the team as well. Overall twali bakusatu. In division 2, yes. So tegwali mwaka mubi, and especially the fact that Sozi yali akomawo, like it was his second, I think it was his full calendar. Yali yavuga but teyamala ku mwaka mulamba bulungi. But this time around the consistency and the performance of the car, yes, yatusumbwamu here and there, but eventually tumala ku mwaka gwaffe bulungi nnyo, and it was a successful year for Team Bisanyirizo. So when agenda okumala contract yange omwaka ogwo, it was only ideal for me to either renew oba okumuvinga. And you know, like any other empapula zitandika proposal wali so nozitunulamu and assess. I've not done a two-wheel championship before. Navugako ne watendwa. Just one rally, and it was an interesting category. Abantu abasinga baloza two-wheel tezidduka oba tezina performance, but there is a lot of competition
down there
in that category. Yes. And that is what we are in the sport for, competition and seeing how we can make these machines perform to the best ability. So for me, taking on the two-wheel category is a challenge kubanga baliyo muliro naye kyemanyi tujja wangula. So I was brought for that particularly on the team, and I believe we'll achieve it.
And to government wajanga the what's the right word? Because I got break. Yeah, pepe
go kakoberawo.
Aga pepe no linking ewa okumanya pepe yagwako. No kola speculation wa no linking ewa.
Ewani.
Wali wazimba emmotoka.
Akyazimba buzimbi.
Wali wazimba emmotoka. Noga pepe agenda kusomera ono ali mu kuzimba.
Akyazimba.
Gawa mafu. Katukomewo. Yeah. All right, so we are from that short commercial break. It's a Podium back every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight as we preview and review in the world of motorsport. The Keshomanjiza program on the 17th of February 2025. Nairo Nsamba ne Momo for today's program to digest a lot regarding a lot in the world of motorsport. Of course, we will definitely center our discussion on co-driving. One of the aspects is this year, and was for you to agakoragane co-driving more national competition rules will definitely deliberate that and more of the rules. There's our co-drivers you are playing motor rallying Uganda, of course, across the entire world. Now we tried to get Tausif Kanyabadon in Uganda. Yeah, we tried to have him over the water Kiriza, but I think before Safari he promised to Jamufuna from Gali, Kenya, and we have a deliberation with him regarding that. Then, of course, the discussion now I'll definitely bring it up to him. So, I get more input here with an expanded version of co-driving in motor rallying. Prior to that break, Mama atubulidde lwaki Aaron, I don't know, have you ever been in such a situation?
Yeah.
You've been in such a team, then next year you switch and team jogenzemo in aspirations and desires and all.
Unfortunately, ntudde n'abantu bangi naye ate it has not been like serious crossing over from this team ate the other team. No, not like that. Actually, it was my transfers as singer. Nkyuse bukyuse gante on that time co-driver nenzija nemga akakolera event yemu, and before you know we are tukwataganya and we are moving on like that. Ezisinze ezakati kibadde nnyo za paperwork running around endos I anticipate one ya paperwork ejje nange tulabe ebyokusayininga ndabye commitment eyo webeera.
When you put in pen to paper.
I think that is where the sport should be.
Yes.
Kubanga, we need to have the terms clearly set. Omuntu alema kutuuka eyo maaso ate twaagreeinga kino ate that conflict. Ate mumanyi ebintu byaffe naddala nga adrenaline yaffe high. So ebintu ebimu bibeera resolved with what you agreed, terms emwasetinga. Kino kyetwagamba naye tetukituukiriza, for that we've breached, so I'm sorry. And also professionalism. Yes, it's still an amateur sport, but at a bigger picture, there are things we aspire. Utwanga so big jam and borrow them from somewhere else and bring them into the sport. I think it's a better way of handling things.
Still on the same version. When does a team perform well? When does, I'll give an example. Evans Wangudira and Scott Martin have been for okay, Ngenzebueru Walanyi. Kanzile wanewa our neighbors in Kenya, where you see you say a combination kangambe ya Baldev Singh Chag. Nga wala combination ya driver mulago nalabako ya ina issues ne co-driving ya ne co-driver yali this Kenyan Onkarai. Yalina yasoka yaliko ne Gareth Dawe, then na switching and again akawa Dustalo. I think he was looking out for maybe issue yalalo was issues with the co-driver. Yenga driver was is achikoze because yavugane dawe mu candidate event ya 2019. Before you know he switched to Dustalo. But ate Gareth Dawe ate wa akomao ugamanti am co-driving Baldev. And they put up a very good performance. It's one of the things, one of the talking points. And Jagamati, no, away or you could drive van or you could drive Aaron, from an experience perspective. Before I get to mom, switching from okay, when does the world get to know? Because there is a code driver preceding ends.
Always.
This team, is it about results? And results is it if the car breaks down again, the blame shifts from the mechanical team
to the
co-driver. Then people start speculating about yaliko no na tamala ako yaliko no kale singa bakusoma ko butabonga buna ngobadde ko ne ba driver nga bana
bakusomyeko
chola kana ndo bafe tuba ina advantage
omanyi cockpit eyo is a marriage.
Yeah.
Ebintu bisatu bino okubanga bikwataganye, the driver, the co-driver and your car. Motoka yamwe mwino gyetegerera babiri. Entegeera yamwe y'emmotoka ejjirawa nga mukola notice zino mumanye emmotoka yamwe kyenaamalawo oba kyetamaleewo. Rather noyinza okugenda noga nti no jump tujja gitwala mu mmotoka yamwe kyomanyi byetasobola kukola noga tujja tutwala flat out notice nokyekamu flat out jump. At the end of the day, to jump eyo ne mumenya. Sometimes sija kujja kwa co-driver. Co-driver teyamusomedde ebyo bibaawo tasomye note eyo oba ne co-driver wakyasigala awandika notices zino bweziti. Aba ne beerabira nti notices zino ziba za driver. At the end of the day, driver in all instances yagamba nti we will take that jump, call it a 5 or a 4 or a 3. Chana amalawo. Yes. Kati gwe bwotula mu ntereyo n'okimuwa n'akitwala ne mumenya. Naku yazimu ate bwe kiddira gwe ne baga otula bbali n'oga
Does it end on more note or is it about reading that note for me as a code, or it's beyond reading that note?
Code driving mwe bannange abantu abatakimanyi code driving, it's a very big responsibility on the code driver side. Actually, code driver is the first line manager wa team yonna. Tonana kutereza cha notes kuzita mu motoka wali ebirala bingi byolina okubanga oterezeza emmotoka eyo naawe ekunyumire ng'ogisomera notes ezo. Kyovulaba code driver rally etandika week namba oba weeks 2 before the actual 2 days of the rally. Nindi tulabye ku forum nga totally driver batono nnyo abavayo ga mutwe itinerary. Nayo kimanyi nti ba code driver always bavayo mutwe itinerary eyo mutwe ko regs mutwe ko tegera mutwe regs ezo otuule waka gwoddemu obisome byonna obitegeere otegeera itinerary okole arrangement ba tulina service ejja kubeera wano tulina gundi ejja kuba wano tulina section 2 ku makyakula omukaaga ekitegeeza bamakanika balina okugendako ku remote service eno bano balina okukola bwekiti tulina okukozesa amafuta bwegati kubanga total distance ya rally eri bweti tulina okukola kino kubanga kino kiri bwekiti byonna code driver ojja nabyo nga biri mu line emmotoka eteredde kino twali tulina okufuna kino twakifunye emmotoka tebadde tulinayo kino tetulina kino emmotoka nejja nekusunyalinga nga byonna wabima eyo ye peace gwe jojja obadde emirembe gyowula ku driver awo by the way ayinza n'okujja nga tamanyi nakigenda mu maaso nga alinze ekintu ekyo tugerekoleki omutwala nemugimala nemugiteeka wale emmotoka erudda twagitaddeyo damu park fame yateredde dda eryoke kasogo nga code driver kakasa eryoke bw'aba agambye nti kiri eryoke naye bwefulira oke ebyo nabyo bagiba mirimu gyokumontalinga nti ddala yetuuse oke samulamuzi ogenda wa code driver nagenda mu garage nakola inventory y'ebintu birina okukolesa twakimenya luli twakikola kino tube nokigula tunakigula twakiguze tunakikola n'ogitimba wali eri ebyo nabijje emmotoka esobola okujja eri ng'eryo emmotoka ejje nga teri oke olakola bya disorganization ya code driver gyobeeramu.
And Mama, based on what Aaron says, from your experience as a code driver, you could appreciate that. Yeah. But it's beyond, is it beyond, Aaron's trying to explain, it's like it's beyond reading these notes and it's beyond managing the team because I'm the first line of, you're the first person to manage. What more should we expect from, because I was much into coverage and I found people Kaswa having discussions where no sang about really what they think is not what
really happens.
By now oyo tamusobola mama I don't know how it's me that do can you motajja musobola driver is faster
than the code driver.
So if the driver is faster than the code driver, then what is it doing? Because I don't know what I read is how do you perceive that?
Sigenda kwawukana nnyo ku mwami Aaron kyagambye because that's why it's called a crew. It consists of 3 people. Ate mulina okubeera in sync. I've appreciated the fact that achitute on a whole different level. Until you have to assess a motoka before, during, and after. Until you not follow up. I would compare it to while we are in film. Or your motoka production manager or line producer. Until buri chimu, when anything goes wrong, people are going to hold you accountable, even if you're not the one in wrong. Until byonna bifulumya documents, administrative checks byonna, the first person they contact is the code driver. Okitegeera nti nno mwababiri mulina okwetegeera naye mugenda naye obanga musazeewo ogenda kukola reki, you understand your notes ze nakola ne so zisi ze ngenda okukola nani nikitumira, because number one, the drivers change, the experience is different, the cars
are different
totally. Okitegeera nti nno ne notes zaabwe zanjawulo kati with so zinali nkola jemba now I had to adjust to descriptive. Understanding a driver, and you have to be able to adjust. Never competitor, I mean bako driver bambaga manze nsoba notes za descriptive nze nkola ezo bacha tabitegere tujja gendera, you can't, you get it, because at the end of the day driver kasita tategeera kyomusomedde kyekigwo kwe kumenya okigera nti nno bwe tuba nga tukola ezo notes he said it's a marriage 100% tuba tutambula ne tukkaanya we can debate that's why it's a recce that's why you take the first and the second ne mu proofreading nti nno tusobola okudebatinga nogamba naye nedda nze kino ndaba kiri bwe kiti you advise where you need be ate teweefula mugezi nnyo but you're not also there to just be a puppet nti no kyakugamba kyogenda waliwo ekitu nawe nogamba naye nedda nze mukulaba kwange kyandibadde bwe kiti you advise and such incidences zibaddewo nsijukira kirumira event ewedde waliwo ewaali unfortunately, both of you weren't in that. But waliwo brow je twalina okutwala after the brow nga waliwo stone. You either keep leftish. That is a stage. Thank you. Oba brow downhill. Yes. You either keep leftish oba no jiram based on the speed. Kati driver nga ya insisting, let's do this. But on the we are going to lose time. Nemugamba. Let's calculate it this way. Let's do your beat how you want it. But how much seconds are we going to lose? 2-3 seconds. What you never to in the lead, please go with mine. So with your own na tugenda na chiche. What you eat because twagenda ditu kako nga abamu bawenyera from that point. But yena agamba based on the speed jengendo okujja nayo sigenda kujjako ngenda dita center oshegenda dita center kati tukiriza wansi ngagamba ne okanaitako tekajja kuonoona so ne tukikiriza but wetwatuka as wetwajiddamu netugamba we have a lot to lose to back off and second already abantu twali tubalimu eddakiika eyali atuddiridde netugamba 2 seconds no so netugamba let's take the safer side yes kubange kyekyasoka mu notes
and then still on press notes how do you going for rallying the drivers have co-drivers reached this level? I'll give an example. When you say top de la cream, about drivers in Uganda, have co-drivers reached this extent of grading those corners for drivers? Why? Give an example. Drivers so busy looking for money for the car and everything. Then Pepe again on stage. Now grading on my corner. This guy comes on Friday on Thursday evening, does 2 passes, goes into the rally and commits as per those notes. Is it a risk for a co-driver to do those and moment? Is it a risk for you to do those notes for your driver, or it's which one do you prefer? Or it's much better driver now grading and the way corner wagagala and you give him those notes, give him one.
It's two-way. Kisinzira driver wo akwesiza atya manyi waliwo tubeera n'abasajja bano n'otandika okumulotanga n'omulota ennaku ezimu ng'omanyi ne bwasinizinga obusinizize omanya nti oba kica era bwasinizinga mbwati n'okyuka n'otunayo kikyabadde so we get to that extent tubamanya nze nsobola okukola notisi zange out of the 5 stage out of a 20 kilometer stage John nachu some not bizoka bili ate nazo nga tuzagulingako my brother yeah that's when we will be flying caution it a bit kitegeera negative not infu caution it a bit here will be flying approaching to this corner how far we coming from 3 kilometers my friend thing will be flying caution it a bit so we've gotten to that extent. That's the marriage we have. Nti amani, ate na ya mani ti. Wala pa ero ni yajikoze what? Chicha anticipating chidako. We are doing an approach not to that way. A corner ligenda right, it's a medium. Nomuga approach on right. Kwere corner la lebe anti straightforward approach on right into a right and into a left. Naga, why are we approaching on left? Why aren't we approaching on left and cut inside? No munyonyola reason you I know you fear this, but it's okay. I can take this. So whatever umuntu ngobwe ye najja nakugumya bugumya kino kyewatidde nja kisobola kikola ki okitwala don't necessarily fear this we can take okitegeera so we got into that understanding nti tusobola okikola era nkimanyi bulungi nti gyo nayinza obutabaawo nengenda mu route nenkola notes najja naita pass emu netuvuga rally with those notes nazikomitingamu waliwo nga twanakala nekokuvuga naye.
But that's after you've been with John for a very long time.
Nakala nekokuvuga naye ayina ekintu kyeyaŋŋamba nakola notes proofreading nenanagiramu it's a turn slow left nasiba nanga my brother whatever you do please don't mistake a note. I don't see people, I don't see the route, I listen to your notes. You will call me a medium left, I will take it as a medium left and we will both die. I won't die alone, we will both die. So yes, so please don't hesitate in those notes.
Yeah, sorry.
Those things. Medium left, no, sorry, medium right.
I don't know. One of the things where the other guy, the other guy, the motor, yasara for speed. Because could never get again no full. Yamuga amsa mukari hasu. Yamuga msomira mukwane. Yasoma is naga sorry right, sorry left. So that's the one way.
Omuntu jabene. Waliwo omulala. Naga nze driver wange. Ye atwala ezize nze eva bw'atuula n'aŋŋamba 200 kubanga nze mba ne alda it's 200 what do you want? I'll take it first. Wandiike first. So waliwo kind oyo w'omuntu ng'oyo nga ne bw'omugamba nti genda owandiike notes zaga kati nze ngene nziwandiike zaaki era bw'anajja ajja kuwandiika enzize ajja kwagala mpandiika enzize so there is no need for me to go there. Tebulaba abo n'abo tewali kasasi keetagisa kwabo kasasi kaaki tegena mulabira ddala.
What would you prefer? Because you've been with Sozi for a long time. Aaron narration Jatuwade has been with Constant for a long time. Since 2015?
2015, yes.
Yeah. Rally Fort Pote. One year, Duango, Simani. When Athana Katuchano.
Okay.
It was the tilting and young as it did, Simani go. He's been with the Constant for a long time, close to 8 or so years.
8.
I think I'm but the
2015 akavuga naye mwaka gumunawumula akomyewo
Jojo just got a new driver and would you go in for because one asks the driving style numeric descriptive then nagamba chavuga then would you prefer baba going alone do those not so as well which one is much better for you?
Personally byombi sibinako buzibu naye ekisinzira driver godi naye and ebintu bino ebimu bijja with trust ng'obufumbo bwonna nti nno otuuka ne mwesigangana omuntu n'omumanya n'ogamba awo wange alya ttooke linge okitegeera so it's more like a marriage nti nno omanya emmotoka yaffe ne driver wange kino kyajja okusobola oba kyetujja osobola nga timu naye ekyo kijja over time and with trust. Sozi, that's how we were doing our notes. I would literally write, then proofreading. And I want to choose. Same thing with Yanga. Chirumira, on the other hand, akugamba chayagala because that is his style. And besides, nakatula na yobusoka. Kati, based on the event yetwakola, kwa basing, and kati moma antegenda manchi nyenzo kola. But it can work either way. Either way. Kubanga wo driver ye are sticking up. Please write what I have told you. Okitegeera. Kubanga kyagenda oku expectinga era kyojja musomera toleeta lugezigezi okitegeera. Ntino it is a personality omuntu ajagamba me this is how I want my thing.
But the other not what you call not ingredients. I'll give an example. You know, the cut, lines. If he doesn't put it in a note, about okay if you make that adjustment because those are additionals and stage winners. If someone does cut, one other cutting, and someone does, you're losing 1 or 2 seconds.
But I think logically we already have a template. What we're into their standards. So you know kutambulira continue. a slow is a slow. Like grading those corners is standard. Oshegera. Ntino a hairpin is a hairpin. Toja gamba ate fe tukiyite slow nga ate hairpin. So there are those basic standards that we know kutambulirako. Then waliwo ajogamba, for example, there are new things I learned on job, like wide and enter. I would either say wide entry or keep left or keep right or do not cut as a basics. But every driver has something. A way. Kati, he has spoken about, what did you call it?
What?
That time when you guys had to either approach, some people use approach. So the language, echukamuko, depending on the driver, so be adjusting. Ne waliwo ne standard. Kati waliwo driver gwe naliko naye. Interdistance, banange tukirize tugane. What would you rabirako ddala? No gamba, okay, it can be less by 50 or 80. Necho sobola nawe gamba 100 no jita 300. Oshege. Nagamba no, nze kijja kumpa speed. Yes. But nange ng'omuntu wawe ekintu kyenjo gamba kati njiyise not ngenda jikuwa late. Oshitegera. So we have to consider each other. This is a two-way relationship. Teina kubeera one way. Nange njagala nkusomera ekintu
nga nkiraba nakulusi nga nkyetegerera.
Tojja kunvuga speed bagambe yavuddeko because wangambye 100 tugiyite 300.
Ate nga gwogera
bakiri ngamba 200 oba ngamba 150 ngambe plus or minus for my driver because of that. Niwa wekisuka nawe nogamba nedda tata.
Okay, we go in for a break. To get what is behind that. But when we get back, there are questions you guys have to respond to. One, when do co-drivers make mistakes in those cars? Number two, okay, let's first go in for a break and we pick it up from there.
Happy birthday, Moses number 16.
Alaye kutanka ni maliso oyo agenda kubeera ne EMBED ey'amaanyi e Kampala lale night nakusomeseka lumu omwezi ogwakatwali wowe naaliwo neeno naddala ng'oyimirwa emotoka ezemba ulizanyo 88 akatonyiza 8 89 akatonyiza 2 uliriza nnyo 88 akatonyiza 5
Ega 14 yesegawe.
All right, we're back from that short commercial break. It's the Podium to be back every single Monday from 10 p.m. to midnight as we preview and review even the world of motorsport. Today, we're talking about deliberating co-driving as a concept in rallying. Producer yatu amase yoku iteka lya autocross. Litwayogerako wano. Nejusha manje ali wano ndoza. Ngatuwa yamoko, that was last week. Ngatuwa yamoko ku national competition rules. Is that 2025 the changes ezakolebwa ezikugira co-driver wa autocross oba ina license C class C okubanga ajja ku NRC events ngawaga atomna tu nga co-driving producer maybe aso tu ku article 7.5 yelimu ya autocross then tujisome then tulabe how best we can mama tuwe ku input here. Yeah, that is 7.5 and those that should be paragraph 3. So just autocross is an entry point here. You get autocross as an entry point. 3.
Paragraph 3. The autocross is an entry point to motor rallying. where all new competitors, driver and co-driver, in their first year of competition must compete and be assessed before progressing in the Clubman Rally Championship. Autocross cadet and junior classified competitors must attend training with an FMU licensed academy.
Autocross cadet.
Autocross cadet and junior cadet, those are the people in their first year. Autocross, yes, you're all first years. Need to autocross senior. Yeah, about spicing that event. Now, about autocross cadet, these are the people starting rallying for the first year, in their first year. And junior, those are the ones below 18 years. Those are the two categories. Cadet, junior, and classified competitors must attend training with an FMU licensed academy. There was a request here for Yalinti expeditiously bakole ekyokwa approving academies. Chibenga chiri in place to manye which academies are available, certified, and tata batubona abana abatandika basorogena ku academies zino bafunayo one or two things from They're kuwa byonna neba kuwa basics basic training mu rallying autocross co-drivers with class C competition license shall not be eligible for the NRC. Kitegeeza nti goli mu mwaka gwo ogusooka nga co-driver togenda kukirizibwanga kujja waggulu ku NRC. Tojja kukirizibwa kujja ku CRC ate tojja kukirizibwa kujja ku NRC. Those two categories. So kitegeeza ogenda kusigala mu autocross mwokka mujja okuvugiranga and kyesategeera bulungi on that issue yennyini bwe mba ndi wa NRC nga ndi driver ndi senior oba autocross senior nenzija wansi nzikirizibwa okukozesa omwana wa autocross omanyi omuto ali mu first year wanga it's not spelled out properly here. Yeah, for an autocross event, do I allow an autocross co-driver to drive with me? Chiri silent.
And Mama, watching this aspect about co-drivers, I don't know what you talk about. Is it a bit stringent? Because the question is, if I'm to co-drive, Nino kulinda that chance for competitor
or autocross munange
or even if okkirizidwa okuva from the upper class tugambe Jonas najja wansi motocross aso okufunayo co-driver tugambe naye oyo co-driver oyo tasobola kujja mu waggulu.
Yeah, the interpretation for me
isn't it a bit deterrent for, because if I don't get the chance for a year or 2 years
nasigalayo
mu class
mo autocross.
Because the rule assumes what way driver
bojo kuvuga nabo we bali
anytime wojira wonna you can easily
efe natubaddeyo wansi abantu abo bazibu ofuna n'omuntu gwokwatagana naye avugeko nawe
wani driver atandika obutandisi you would want someone abaddewo
omuno ayagala momo amwigirize one or two
nepe kwa ngaso muconsidering
the just jaga ku my interpretation,
yes.
My personal ku mwami Aaron Chagambi of an NRC driver class A or kujeno mu autocross,
yes,
if the opportunity can be given to either cadet or autocross championship. And I think my interpretation of this, it would be okay. Why? Because barimo autocross. The problem is
for NRC event.
Yes, for an NRC
and
event.
where are the fears if someone crosses from autocross? Where are the fears?
That I think they are not making it a little like giving us more chances to look at other options. I'll take for example abantu abamu ngaffe nze njagala nnyo okwewolerako example experience yange nti nno nagenda mu academy for almost a year religiously nga tusoma regulations, tusoma pace notes, tusoma time bino byonna ebintu tubikoze after that batututte for practicals tuzimaliriza batupairinze never experienced teams. Nzijukira there was Katete, Abdul Katete ne Mohammed Rahma, yes. Wadiyo Chikankane, Ponciano. I remember those are some of the names, Edson Mungereza. Those are some of the names we worked with, Dr. Nsereko. They came and revamped and, you know, gave us experience a year on ground. Omwana asomye omwaka mulamba. Agenze mu practicals as abasomi ntino event we yabengangayo musomesa, by then it was Musansubuga nga atuletera regulations ne tuzisomeza event eyo n'abawa n'ebibuuzo interpretation ne mutuula omukoomo ne baba markinga and you either pass or not. After that ntino there were phases and levels. Ntino omwana agenze mu academy has literally
done everything
through it. Oshegera kati waba tafunye opportunity, for example, tuula mu motoka ya autocross. I think ba assessing nga academies ezo. Some of them kati nze nagenda okutuula mu motoka ne basooka ne banyima omwaka mulamba nga bangamba I'm not qualified, but there were abalenzi abaana okay kangambe aba co-drivers who had not gone through any process but had driven one or two events and mysteriously graduated into NRC. And I felt cheated as a person, honestly, because I'm like, what makes them better? I have actually also gone through that process. When assessment was done, when we actually got into the field, what difference? Yes or no, mutu inexperience. Na ebintu byonna biyigidde
on job.
Ne wera biroli yasoma nabitegera nabimastering ntino bwazze mu field amanye ekyokukola. Ntino we do not assess that and we don't also take it into consideration. But thank God now regulations highlighting. Please. Kino down because ebintu ebisinga tubyogerako mu ebiri mu regulations but we don't follow them. If only these things as they are highlighted are followed, do you know this is the criteria we shall use. At ezo grey areas we have symposiums but driver ne bavayo nebe kalakasa ne bogera kino but do babiwulira ekibuuzo. So next year mukoma with that same thing and you're still arguing about the same thing.
The bit about such the rules and regulations, they're not cast on stone. They can always, that's why you always have symposiums, amendments and everything. I have my reservations on this because it's somewhat a deterrent.
Yes.
Because Mom has given a very good example. She spent a full year without having. So you can have as many, the academies can produce as many because
as
the
many
number of drivers
as
are
possible.
Outnumber the number of drivers. Co-drivers are full, outnumber the number of drivers. So you can have a surplus or an influx of co-drivers without getting a seat. I'll give an example. You find people someone a championship, championship, but you want to give someone a chance at competing.
Half next time
we have a point says then
chance
before you know wakavuga events big or topins then ate okusatweze before you know the openness I don't know very much
eranze nina abantu mu rally muno bensinga okwebaza nze nganze when I was all my students benasooka okusomesa abasalawo that time I was sitting with Andem Soke and I cannot thank him any better. Nti yawanga ba student bange chance okutuula naye in all events, be it Tush, be it Chad, be it all bonna na student training awo bonna nti bwe bafunanga chance ogawa nti njagala kutula ku mulalika nga njogera ne Ande nga Andete inawo student wange ono mu autocross eno omuntu aliremu and they got that chance of a seat time.
2023.
2023 wamachali changu nyo.
What are some of the
I wish all like abantu abamba be anemitima ngao ejo ntino I wish oba oli wa NRC oba toli wa NRC bw'ojjamu autocross tuwe bana abaana chance otegeera
oba tubere federation ebe stringent driver
avudde waggulu azze by the way I think you will make that a role nti bw'oba oli wa NRC
that means the class open ojijjawo
bw'oba oli ng'ovudde ku NRC kubanga ojjukira owa mwana ono chance kutulamula mu motoka ti bw'ova mu NRC bw'oba ozze ku autocross osobola okukozesa mandate okoseko drive ono omuto kubanga asobola okuyiga bingi nnyo okuva ku ggwe ate naawe olina by'omuyigiriza bingi nnyo
but co-drivers abadde mu NRC okuwangula the autocross
ate kyo teweetaaga autocross oyagala yaki
someone's organize a champion what are some of the challenges in co-driving? Some of the challenges you've encountered?
The challenges
in the cockpit and away from the cockpit. One or chiriche, which is small wachinachuka. The blame game about or your co-driver.
Because there's a lot of ignorance out there. Ntina abantu balina okumanya ebigenda maaso. Buli emmotoka bwefuna obuzibu aba co-driver. Tewali mulala oyo aba co-driver. Naye ng'amazima ffenna tugamanyi ffe ababaddeko mu mmotoka ne tutuula ne tumanya. Sometimes you call the note as it is. Emmotoka either
you are dealing with a machine.
You're dealing with a machine. It's not automatic. Oba ne driver ayinza okuba nga munaye naye muntu asobya. But people have a mentality, who yabadde co-driver. That is
wrong
one
approach co-driver.
Driver tasobola. Newoba gimusomedde tasobola. Okitegeera. Nti nno ebintu ebimu twesanga nti nezo challenges. Naddala for a driver gw'otuuliddemu ogusooka. Kati buli driver ayina engeri gya interpretingamu notes. Oluusi muba muzikkaanyizaako. Naye kati wawo driver ajja kugamba nze nsongera emikono. Okitegeera. Thank you. Categorically, mu academy. Batugamba you just read, fill the car. Totunula na kukubo. That's why the car, simanya the seat is behind.
And low.
Ogenda okutuuka nga driver awo agamba tuddawa not ogimuwadde nagamba tuddawa okitegeera kati n'omanya nti nnono wange either mugamba ewuwo ewange oba you emphasize the left or the right oba n'okola ki n'osongayo kati ebyo bye bintu ebimu nti no sometimes ogifuna on job because we mwabadde mu wreckinga mwayiseemu mpola okitegeera naye kati wano pressure eya emmotoka eyo ate okijja mu kasaawe kisoba people pleasers our drivers abamu are excited with the crowd nti no ayagala balagako kati sometimes kati ezo gundi batukola two lane ayina pressure ya
oli
atunulayo please let's focus on our lane naye because kyabuntu it's competition oyagala kulaba oli mutuuseewa so wesanga nti people put the blame on the co-driver yet in actual sense it could be either it can be me it could be the driver or it could be the car okitegeera so yeah usually eyo ye number one challenge eyokubiri I would say okubanga temwetegeera buli wemutetegeera when you go on the road mwesanga ntino mukola mistakes nyingi nnyo co-driver olina okumanya your responsibilities ntino kasita tozimanya wojja overstepping and then you become a problem ntino driver okasita omutegeera wesanga ntino challenges ezimu yes zijjamu but womanya ntino I know my place I don't go beyond my place you will
if you've been told you're going to co-drive Chirumira event here in Bara, one of the things you know so can you do a background check on what kind
research.
Of persona is he,
yes.
How is he,
yes.
Do's and don'ts, then you in terms of dealing with him.
Yeah. Tine bye bintu ebimu tetubitunuulira naye thank God rally words fly like wildfire. So West Angantino research, like, if you really want to get information, you can get information and sieve it, and then no laba, no grading omuntu, no gamba ddala ddala kino kibamungamba ku kituufu. Kati wojja n'eyo mentality ne perception ku muntu ogamba kati ono. If he's easily angered, we are in high tension and
high adrenaline
sport. Yes.
Okay,
Then,
Nasamtabi says, before you give us that, Nasamtabi says, he asks a question. Who writes rally press notes? On first drive, I read the turns and other info to the co-driver, who is making notes in his book, in his or her book, based on the system we use. Me, I use gear. This is repeated on drive 2, I think that is around 2, when co-driver is making remarks and fixing what was wrongly marked in the first drive. First drive, I read the turns and other info co-driver not taking notes. Then turn yokubiri,
run yokubiri.
Sorry, yes. This is repeated on drive 2, when the co-driver is making remarks and fixing what was wrongly written in drive. The first drive. I think he's absolutely right. Kati yagamba akuwa no wandika
abavuga nga akuwa notices 200. I think we cut there, cut a medium left, you know, genda jump you're not taking it. It's a 3 jump, like because he said he's using medicals. Yes, yeah. It's a 3 jump, it's a 4 right, cut 4 right, something like that. Then we mumba la run it too. You call him those notes. Ngawaga okay. The 4 right is okay. No, the 3 jump are improving. The 4 jump. So something like that.
Any other? Before I get
the other one would be gender. Yeah, I don't like to play the gender card, but it's reality. Ntino abamba baina mentality. Ntino wabeda. Some people prefer female co-drivers because they have this assumption, you know, we are organized, we are focused.
Waliwo omuli akyogerako laga nze bwe mba mu motoka omwo nempulira humanga ayite nga asoma notes ezo mpulira nga athuuthinga mu mind yange.
Yeah, also that tone. Sometimes so yeah, some people prefer, but it can be also a problem. Tina abantu abamba gamba. They have a mentality, you know, abakazi tebalina knowledge, mechanical and technical bits of the car. But time has evolved. They've been to be choosing. Tino katina fe tugenda mu garage ne tumanya radiator eri wano, simanya cut off eri wano, simanya kano bakaita kano, changing emipiira. Someone told me they appreciated Diana Nagawa as one of the best. Not because tebamu tekana mutulubali abakazi, bagamba one of the best people, co-drivers who know how to change a tire. And how did they assess that? We're trying a tire change challenge, Karangala, Drivers Day Out, Twavanga, Yagamba, Silabanga Silabanga co-driver, are the first. Nga Diana Nagawa. Ushtegera, ntino kati Twava, it's still a challenge, a mindset. Ntino bado was that we don't have technical knowledge and tetumani handling game motoka. But yeah. And nekana can't wait. You have to be physical.
Apart from the challenges, Mama, you get the
yeah.
Of course, zivayo. Zivayo. Soka chabyonna. There was a far fe abatali permanent mu motoka zonna at one particular time T. Oyinza okusanga nga erinnya lyo baliyuzizaako ku mali.
John Costa and another. And the other thing one of the things I've realized about our set one, I was even asking it with Tausif Khan Mopal because I had a lot of time with him. How do you Olabotanga if Patel goes and comes into an event and it's it's current Patel and another without example just example. Now without first telling me, yes, that was very unprofessional. Put me in that no, you know what, Tausif, I'm not going with this event because of this and this. It's your car. I appreciate.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden I see John Costa and Pepe Magufuli. Aaron Bakubuza,
Chitofu. Nze nachifunyeko. I've ever experienced that.
I think the
something like that live.
Banage all over.
But they must have, I think, by no cheat. They
know.
Why do they think?
At the end of the day, sina manyi ku motoka eyo. Ebere motoka yo. Ne bwongamba obugambi nti omanyi nti notices zo sizitegeera. Okitegeera. Kangeziseeko ku ono. Ngaluta nakumutuuzaamu nga kangeziseeko ko tulabe bwe bwakola then tulabe okitegeera. Nze sigenda kugaana era sijja kukola ki? Kukunenyaana. Ekyo kyo wayagadde it's your car okitegeera. So our importance oba mugundi omwo amaanyi gaffe motoka eyo ddala matono we are always riding on very thin lines. Okenda ku macha erinnya baliyuzizaako bakuliko ddala ate erina yakubidde kasimu obiraba bulabi ku entry form
Sharifu wa sticker yaba yajiwadi bakubi kasimu
Sharifu wa sticker
nga musaishi o plus yayiwako
olaba bulabi ku motoka entry list PF movement kuliko mulala bagala okukubira wayi kiki nange simanyi nabirabiddeawo so eyo challenge nene nnyo and really it demoralizes us bikaseera osigala ku pressure oba byenkola bituufu
producer agamba bakodde mu signing a contract
now that will solve so many things
yeah exit of course
yes mwana exit gone exit court gone not sezo ziba nti mbulira nti ogenda kunzijamu neme kubimanyira mu mawulire nti wangobye oba neme kubayira ku entry list
Olesto yakodde bajenina ku entry list yaliko naduka eri mu scrutiny yali ngacha moke beita scrutiny yali bayizaka amani pepo bonye
We need to have co-drivers. Oh my God.
I think that I don't know why drivers.
I think we need to act professionally
what's so hard to drivers from? I don't know. Drivers, you can tell me. Or you send me WhatsApp or a message. What's so hard for you guys to tell the co-driver and you know what?
But it's so disrespectful.
Yes, just chimalamu amani.
Very.
Some of people have managers. We're very efficient commercial break to come out. Our last segment of today's program. But come now.
Oh my God.
All right, we'll be back from that short commercial break. It's the Podium into our last segment of today's show on this 17th day of December 2000 and sorry, 17th day of February 2025. Prior to that break, I've gotten a lot of messages from. Okay, Jonas's concern is about. Consumer's concern is about article 7.5. Co-driver or Mpia in the autocross championship. I think should be food for thought. I also have my own reservations, of course, on that rule, as well as could take the championship points. It's very, very. What you take the way the points are allocated. I saw from the points at Adaka and Amutano and that order. Neo Munto Womwenda after points are really Mutano. So chiba kitegeza nga lwakataka yangu de rally EMBED ngoino adda omwenda God forbid position ava mu event eddako onabadde omwenda nadamu nabeera omwenda adamu nafuna points 25 abane points 5 ngoli ya wangula rally and to me it's not
rhyme well
because okuwangula rally I've been in such dungeons I don't think it means ogeza okunonya rally win so being 9th and normally the same points what after 2 events I think it's food for thought. I shared it with Leon. Did I my mind after the symposium and it's really brought another discussion. I got to deliberating up which. By the way, discussing about co-driving in motor rally, of course, good enough. We have to experience co-drive as well. Aaron, to part that break in 1 or 2 another challenge. Drivers, the response I'm getting here. I don't need to. we have no binding contract. Why do I need to first explain myself to you? I'm switching from Monica to
njakubuuza ko drive oyo bwe yali andeeta drive oyo lwaki bwe yali andeeta yasoka kunconvincinga kutula mu motoka.
But as a co-driver wali wakuleeta wakola background check, did you inquire from that driver oba oli co-driver
byebimu ebyo era bye mbadde genda okugwendamu mu maaso nti co-driver naffe ndowooza tutandika okukolanga due diligence. Nze ndowooza bwe mba nvudde mu motoka gye mbadde ntuulamu gwe bw'oba oyagala okugenda okusomera John kati let me take for example my case nti nga gwe nze nvudde mu motoka ya John gwe bw'oba oyagala okugenda okusomera John it will be prudent kubira Aaron wadde tomanyi lwaki yavudde mu motoka yes mukubire omubuuzo waayite musajja ankubidde nanga tugende naye kiki nti ekyabaddewo nti waliwo kino nakino tetwakalaga tubula ndazeeko ebbali nti ali atya kino kitambula kitya is it okay kubanga yes gojja kugenda opaale bupaazi ogenda ogwe mu mbi ate otandike kukaaba ng'omaze okugwa mu mbi nga tewategeera nti hot city gye wali ogendamu eri etya okitegeera ndowooza ekintu kikulu nnyo respect eyo nti nze okugenda olwokuba ompise mu kisodde ngende ntule mu kisodde ekibadde mu Asumani Muhammad ekya Sodo nze olwokuba Sodo ankubidde nziruke Buddusi Misinde ngende ntule olwokuba Sodo yankubidde to be prudent kubira Asumani nti ng'obadde otula n'omusajja ankubidde tukole tutya nkikole kyekye baawudde oleme kugenda naawe ogenda event emu bbiri namwe ekintu kyekimu mistake yemu oli oba gyabadde akola oba ekyamugisaamu naawe kyekiba kikola kikujja mu siikyo.
Does that bring us what I've thought about? Does that bring to this narrative of co-drivers forming? Okay, the issue of associations in motorsport has become a hurdle, but doesn't that bring in this narrative of co-drivers formulating their own association and again, forming an association to what end? Is it about should the driver want a co-driver come into the association, negotiate with the association heads? How are you going to formulate?
It's all about the welfare of co-drivers. To be a welfare association.
Not entirely.
Kupanga sija kugana bukenya ogenda wa Jonas kansime kola contract naye. Okitegeera ekyo sura kigana musonga mukirizaganyiza babiri nga mutegedde kamuziza.
That can also help advocate for that. Ntino ngato nagenda at least mubere ne mutual understanding.
Mutual understanding ekyo ngene. Nekiranze kyembadde nsaba. Omanyi tuli mu environment enaku zino enzibu ennyo. Tugenda mu rallies ezo etutuka mu rally naye nga co-driver gwatutte n'abeeka yabalese tebannaba kulya kyakiro oba kyaggulu naye yagenze mu rally and these things always come back to haunt them. Nolaba co-drivers have faced them, many of them at a go. Nolaba najja nagaa papaati olinayo emitwalo 5 mu nsawo ngiweereze kataleseyo kyakulya naye ng'ali mu rally kati abeebakabo bamuteekako pisto wagenze kunyumirwa watulese wano okitegeera. So I would require I would request our drivers when bamugenze mu event ngeyo tekiri mu stand okukwata yakanoga musajja wange ti akantu kano bobo oveeka kalekeeyo naawe kano kakubeeremu mu nsawo sigamba nti ogenda kunsasula said you cannot pay me for the service I offer. You cannot. It cannot pay me at all. Naye it doesn't kill for someone ogaa nti omanyi nti akantu kano bobo oveeka kalekeeyo n'abeeka abasanyuke nawe nyini
that amount is negotiable.
You can understand. It's an understanding between you people. The siyinza kumanya Jonas zayagala kuwa oba zagenda kuwa oba siyinza kumanya katete zawanga oba siyinza kumanya Joshua Mwanguzi zawoli. No, it's about upon you people to understand. Naye omuntu okube n'omusajja ono wamugjewa wallahi ne bwoba oyagala otya the concentration will drop by 50% bw'aba asigadde eka nga tebali bulungi kubanga bekasimu kanaafu mentally n'akasimu kanaafunanga oba bankubidde kati kikanye kitya. So gwomusuubire okubanga alina ne mental disturbance eyo okutuulira mu motoka eyo akusomere kimu kibere perfect tekijja kubeera.
Mama, should that remedy the concentration levels in events for us to have for co-drivers to fully concentrate in events and give us the ultimate performance a driver needs, their welfare should be sorted.
Welfare is very paramount in anyone's life, 100%. Until no.
Kasuma ngambe you're complicating motorsport.
But tukkiriza tugaane ensawo weba nsanyufu buli kimu kyekola kyokka okiga n'omuntu life becomes easy. You people
but again, there's also another toll load of the driver organizing the car, buying tires, fuel, accommodation, everything. That's a whole heap on him, expenses. And again, no mogata connection. Is it? Are you?
Let me tell you. That's why he has said it's a mutual understanding. Sente buli ajja mu lwale yabazze kunyumirwa nedda abamu mulimu okitegeera so abamu it is professionalism, it is a career, it's something omuntu kyagamba I put aside and actually focus and do what my due diligence. So it's courtesy for you to, you know, give something. But at the same time, ono omuntu tukkirize tugane waba driver basigala ne bakola. Nakugamba sookayo n'ogenda yennaku ezi. Akatabo kafuluma buli kaseera akubuuza akatabo wageze n'okati. You're using your transportation, you're using this and that, you're moving, you're not working. You've maybe asked for a leave for a week. Because you know gende wa Steven ku offices or take your entry or ojeyo obutabo ogende okole passes so that time on abudde aina dino zibaluke Kampala. So it's only right for you to respect that person na ye time ye ojiwe kitibwa naddala co-driver abagenda okola the extra roles that, for example, a team manager should be doing. Until no waba musanyufu na ojja kusanyuka. Oyagala wini eyo. Naye tujja mupinga ngate omuntu tusimusanyufu.
Okay, that's what we say. Co-drivers in rallying face challenges like accurately reading and interpreting complex space notes while navigating rapidly changing terrains. Yeah, should be.
Kati I'll give this to whoever wants to listen. I usually sector my notes.
Okay.
Nti wembanga ndi sector nga ya long stretches which nga era nkuwa note into the long stretch sector about the smooth sector about which is good. Era wembanga enda most tight. Era nkugamba entering into tight sector. No manya nti kati zijira kumu medium into man cut don't cut medium like fast like don't cut not a single move nene ya 50 over 100 ninge sigadezo na into actually tukane point neighbor ne interdistance nenzi jamu
ngomgamba
nenzi jamu awo nenga into don't cut into that something like that. So omuntu ngo osolo okuba flexible at times nga bituse ku ebintu bwebityo doza kiba kiyamba nnyo nti omanya sector eno givuddemu eya long stretches nenkonenga n'okuwonenga nti tuvudde mu long stretches kati tugenda mu tight section tugenda mu rough patch tugenda mu rough patch nti kale totwala bya kisiru kale tugenda mu sector erimu jumps continuously jumps something like that.
Then again, maintaining clear communication with the driver under intense pressure, staying focused amid the sign noise levels, adapting to sudden changes in road conditions. Chicane that has been displaced by driver before.
That is a season kumanya bashikeni yavuddewo bati yavuddewo. Era always call out at a chicane right entry. Okitegeera. Ne umayinza okusanga nga right entry yavuddewo kati efuse straight on ne kola ki n'ogitwala butwazi. Naye ate era ku kyokutrigalinga omuvuzi. Abavuzi bano balina tendency okusirika. Mbi nnyo. Ngamba mbulya taken next yes kinyamba nnyo kubanga ndi ku pesi yemu naawe ne buli wosirika no
you can't differentiate whether
obagifunye batagifunye era kyobula mirundi mingi mbabuuza are you okay tuli okay are you okay
okay, then NASA says, well, we all know co-drivers contribute less, so it makes them a bit less helpful. Co-drivers should learn to be relevant by being active in among other things looking for sponsorships.
NASA.
That is a bonus.
Yes, so okay. We contribute less at that. Yes, I may not contribute financially ku motoka okugenda maaso naye if you can understand the stressful season jembe nze gambye rally etandika week ali ya before.
May I suggest that co-drivers should get their own sponsors who would have stickers?
NASA is just the other bad one.
And, what is trying to say, get involved in.
Let me tell you something. Nafe tujja bagamba, let them get involved, because that is not a co-driver's job. It is not written anywhere more responsibilities a co-driver kuleta sponsor.
But the responsibilities of co-driver are not written on stone. You cannot reserve.
No worries, but like I say, whether we like it or not, there is a principle of how things are supposed to be done. Okitegera abantu abakola research ne bateekamu obwongo bwabwe okudraftinga how the sport abakola regulations and whatnot. They took their time, understood, did research. Nebagamba at least no template. Muja kongereza okwo. Inzo okuleta sponsor, for example, should be a bonus.
Yes.
Not mandatory. Kubanga duties zange zako driver nzimani, and me going to the garage, inspecting the car, getting to understand the motoka yadietia, sewa, ebyo bina pre-scrutineering, all that should be a bonus. That makes you an exceptional co-driver. But it's not your primary responsibility. When you bring a sponsor, exceptional co-driver, it's a good suggestion, but it is not a must. That doesn't make us, what did he call it?
Less contribution.
Oh my God. Okay. But it's just a bonus. Yeah.
Okay, so as we've talked about co-drivers and their roles in co-driving, the challenges that they face, and let's get to the, maybe our last time it's first spent, to the actual event itself. Have we reached a level rallying where co-drivers are very, very permutative? Give an example. Stage fulumie mama soka. You're going to service. Then you're going to the super special stage, Lukari, somewhere Sugar Resort. It's done. If you guys at the end of day one, you are leading that category. Have our co-drivers reached this level of being to chivalent kati on yatulese on tumusobola on with let's maintain, or even do our drivers are they cognizant of that fact? Can they be baso kuala events over you just go all out and you give a driver such a permutation and not speaking?
For me, I think it's the primary responsibility of co-driver. Okubala rally. Chikukakatako. That's why you have the time card. That's why you have to, as a group, you have to be aware of communicating a manager, tunule ku live in case story. Like you have that. But be perfect.
Your times.
Kubanga time can actually make you win a rally or lose. Nzijukira tedi chintu kya numanga Mansoul. That time nali mutu category ne watendwa. This guy was way ahead of us, I think by either a minute or 2 or 3, all of us put together in that category. Chanuma in the last stage, this guy rolled.
In Masaka.
It was in
Masaka. Yeah,
and everyone said that guy was taking crazy speeds. But the question was, Babala Rale, Oshtegera. Ntino they had no. Never was a kasupidika wako kuita mobile. Yes, they're still leading. Oshtegera. Ntino kastato twala ntino buno byonna bigane na ye wano tu ono tumuli wano ono tumuli wetwongerako wano oshtegera. Ntino ebyo bigenda okuyamba. Ne driver wo abeda calm. Because sometimes naye atwala butwazi because it's competition. No, it's not. It's calculative. Calculate your time. Calculate your fellow competitors. Usually batugamba run your race. Nedda. Run your race in wanewa soka. Pushing as much as you can. But after that, evaluate. Tunulira abakuli waggulu bosinzo basinze kyenkanachi. Gundi je muddamu kisoboka wawe wejjo okwepanka. Ogambe stage kangambe ya kilometers mwenda. Oba 14
ononya dakika 2
tugenda mukube dakika 2
gozijjawa
ate nga omuntu gwe weepikamu
naye atambula kyekimu naawe
akubye seconds 2 oba 5 oba 10. So that calculation is very important for a co-driver. Yeah.
Yeah, Ali Katumba says co-driver can be changed anytime before administrative checks. Car can be changed anytime before
screening.
I think that's the taker. Ali, thanks for that. Then Aban Mulindwa says, hey guys, thanks for the show. Thanks for the program. Aban knows that I'm co-driver. I want to come to the singer. You are warning Aban. You could have a wang. Then manager Michael Mohanj, big up, thanks for the show. Big ups to Eddie Mayweather and the team management, Ida Chumida and Monica Brinyo. Greeting, regards to Momo. That is Michael Mohanj. Okay, then Nano Nasa Mutebi. Agamba ask Aaron WRC co-drivers in WRC Bibako and Oza. Most co-drivers are weak in that area, 90%. They don't play the advisory role properly.
Nasa does a
I think the advisory role is really immediate and everything.
But Kakubiri, Nasa Hujakonga to Limba Bulimbi. Co-driver actually have a information, ready information on their fingertips of seeing an affair. The news of Babunya, Nesibufuna, readily there and then. Nebo. Ava stage namanya kale yakoze bwati ono yakoze bwati ono yakoze bwati so ye nini nze remember nga minundi egisinga nkuba ka table kange ninteekamu abavuzi b'ensubiro kubanga betugenda okubanga competing nabo mu level yemu yaffe nimanya nti nino abavuzi batano okitegeera wabayo surprise ali out of the 5 ugoba surprise package yaffe naye nemanya stage 1 stage 2 stage 3 nemanya stage 1 ono yakoze bwati ono yakoze ono nemanya nti kufa ali plus 10 minus 3 minus 3 nemanya nti kuba no ndi wakusatu ku stage 1 stage 2 ndi wakubiri stage naye obuzibu nti obuzibu wange tayagala nyo kumanya bya budde era ekyo ntera kikola nganze tayagala nyo kumanya nti budde performing abutya so nkikola nganze era mutera okumanya nemanya nti tuli mu kino wa owokubiri oba tuli mu akusatu owokubiri nebwe nwana ntya sola mujja ko dakika 2 oyagende kujja ko ngayo nonye bononye ne mujjayo owokusatu andi emabega mukuba dakika naba nende bwaba alwana nnyo okusinga ati tajja kusola kunzije so we are comfortable in our place netufune cruising through etumalako other than ogero gamba nti ngenda kugenda kulwana ova murale ne bagamba no waviriddemu obadde mu kyakubiri olimba nti ngatomayinda kumanya nti obaddemu
then Jonas agamba you become a family in the long run, co-driver your friends always. I think it's Nasa just with a message in Kasambu.
Nasa yala kuprovinga chichi.
I think Nasa is trying to make
Nasa yala kuprovinga chichi.
Nashi bunyabi no simonyo bali kola.
Ndakubuza ko bunya oyo wange.
Na Rogamanti, I think Ronnie, I don't really agree with the champion Nasa submissions. Indeed winning a race. Indeed winning a race, everyone contributes a driver and the co-driver. That's why everyone gets a point at the end of the season.
Nasa achitadde endo za contribution eyo kukanika emmotoka ne preparation eyo nze bwenja nekolera inventory eyo nga twamenye gundi amuye mabega twakoze kino nenjibateera wali nti tulina okutereeza. I think I would have done my job.
You've done more than your job. That is the mechanical team's job. But when you do that, it is making you, like I said, exceptional.
Then let me ask you a straightforward question. When do I tell it's co-driver error, driver error?
Kati nga gwe omulabi tojja toli kimanya. Kubanga ekisooka kya byonna ojja kongolabye on board yange.
Ngandi ku Mwesigwa Resort mukasawa.
Mwesigwa Resort no twala jump muloka nevaako o co-driver not driver.
So that is driver error.
Toli amanyi.
No,
toyinza kumanya kubanga labayo nyinza okubanga namugambe 200 max jump take. Sajja tunakola kyekinyinyi 200 max jump take nagera kola max jump take nga kakono ka bendinze wansi on landing emuloka nekola ki nekola ebirala eba era
ya amusomedde rate
atinga nakusomye 200 max jump take oyina ka 200 max jump naye nagivuga 200 max jump take then emuloka nekola ebizibu ngana agambe it's a threesome naye mwena mulina okuba in sync.
In other words
toyinza kumanya muloka kyegenda okukola always do try and error. Emuloka yaffe twavudde mu service park nga tuwonyera ku left mirundi mingi gwe Jonas okimanyi mirundi mingi Jonas jagambye buli jump eri ku left tugenda gitwala kubanga twamenye ku left eja right gimpe okitegeera nti olwomutegedde mumanye muloka yamwe mwena kyeri mwababiri abali mu motoka mukimanyi ne muloka mumanyi kyemalawo so eyo communication toyiza gamba nti bwe tutwala jump somehow muloka ne rallying ku left gitwali twagala kulandinga nemenya nonaleko kumenya oyo driver amupushinga nnyo kyobula abamenye we agreed on a note and that's exactly how we did it and that's how exactly we took it naye olwokuba nti tugenza okujja mu jump eyo nga twali twakoze emiroka yafunyemu obuzibu olusi yafutamanyi nakumanya ng'abavuzi ababiri muli mu motoka nga tumanya nti why akakono keri ka snap is actually nemenya and we find ourselves doing
nano message ya bust kajimu walikula
bust
yakoma muuma
eyo wuma empya
Hey Kesh, Aaron and Momo, Akim, but I remember Momo carrying ice.
Oh. Oh my God.
I remember Momo carrying ice in Rwanda, Mountain Gorilla in the middle of rain, Bambi. I love that.
Oh my God.
This is the Iron Legs. It's called, I think, Arim. Akim. Akim wale kwa program. Nina message ya Basti Kajimu ano. Basti nedda. Kale, our time is fast spent. We should be out of here. Big Gwabi Ocha. But Aaron, before I go to Momo for parting shots, abagana bagitantanda out abantu abali out there abagala kuingira code driving what words of encouragement do you tell them, because people think code driving is rocket science bizibu nnyo you must be addictive to a certain drug to sit in that car move at that space our friends of menanga nebwe mukulu nakuze tukufegira
enjaga jokosa
ko doping tuleba tugende kola testing is not
zirimu omuzanyo gwe tulimu mulungi nnyo omuzanyo gwe ulimu gunyuma nnyo era mwabali ewabweru ng'olina ky'omisinga co-driver ye muntu ategeere rally to the bone in a way nti buli kimu ekigenda okubaawo olumuso oba wakisomyeko amateeka g'olina okuba ng'ogamanyi nnyo g'olina okumanya time emmotoka gye mukola oba time zezitambula ne bakuzuukusa bata ne bagamba gata eno neeno ogata n'oyitawo that's why abantu abalina arithmetics omulungi baba balungi nnyo mu rally kubanga they never make mistakes with additions and subtractions mu time card so gwali eyo ng'oyagala okweyingira omuzannyo gw'emmotoka z'empaka kiba kirungi ate nnyo bw'oba waliko driver n'okyuka n'ogenda n'otandika okuvuga kubanga ne bakusomera oba okola ki obimanyi so co-driving bwe bulamu bwa rally era buli kimu ekikolebwa namukwano gwange musansu bugatera okugamba fe the intelligent part in the rally in the car the rally car fa bagezi ababeera mu mmotoka yeyo era oba mugezi nnyo kiba kizibu nnyo okusanga
soma kyavuga
ate ayinza omugamba left nga edakola right nga mugwa naye ekisa kyensembya nayo nebaza nnyo abaana bamemba ba club yange abawuma omulimu gwe mukola mulungi nnyo abasajja bonna ne muloka ne olaba eyakawumbi era gwogi timing obudde n'ogiwa obudde bwetambulidde so mbeebaza omulimu gwe mukola mugende maaso temujjanga okwo bingi tuzoganya ebiyinza tujja ku mulamwa nemulemereeko waliwo innovation empya waliwo kyetwagala okukola ekipya tujja kujja tutwongereko tulabe tukitwala mu maaso ndowooza ne fraternity najja kimanyako twa discovery another source y'amasaawa yes tugezaako okupushinga yes at the end of the day betu owninga amasaawa agaffe at the end of the day kiba beta okusinga tubanga buli budget omwaka tugineko million 9 mu zakupangisa amasaawa.
My parting shots, I want to kongerako since tuli ku topic ya co-drivers I would say we are the heartbeat. But yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong if the co-driver tali focused and tali more like omutima weguba tegukuba wegubanga gukuba mpola oguba gukuba ate nnyo gwina kuba the right way. So yes, that's what I would say. But saga kulekerera abachala. Kubanga this is a male dominated sport and we all know, even on the streets people know emotoka machines ziba zabasajja okusinga. Naye things are evolving, ebintu bikyuse nnyo, nti no women are daring and they want to challenge themselves and break stereotypes. So twatandikawo ekintu kya women in motorsport and it's an association that brings women together to do collective effort, to impact communities, to encourage young girls out there to be bold. Kubanga omuntu waba asobola otwala bold steps in motorsport, then they can do it as well more normal life. There's a lot of things, not just kuvuga. He has talked about time marshalling, there's safety, there's health, there's CSR, corporate social responsibility. There's so much that we can offer the sport environment. There's so much ICT. Bingi nnyo that the sport needs si just bantu kutuula mu motoka na kuvuga. So bring your expertise from wherever you are, whether you're female or male, but I want to emphasize abachala because there's something it brings to the sport. There's a face it gives to the sport and we usually give back to the communities. And I want to take this opportunity to speak to the general public and the motorsport fraternity, especially by EXCO members, management, presidents, and everyone at large. Ntino twagala kutandika campaign ya blood donation. Omusaayi gwankizo nnyo mu motorsport. Era bwe mubanga mulaba emmotoka zaffe batera okuteekako blood group. That is because sport gye tulimu eri high risk. Anything can happen. We can either knock or get an accident ffe nga ffe. Nti nno ekintu ekisookerwa okunoonya, kyekisooka okunoonya is blood. So if we the motorsport community tusalawo okwegatta to, let's call it tugenda kugulawo a blood account. Nti nno we are going to donate. We have a target that we want to achieve at the end of the year. And buli we tunaaba tulina events, in and out of the event, we want to give blood, donate blood. Kubanga tewetaaga sente. And some people don't know about this because of there's no awareness. So we want to create awareness on the essence and the importance of giving blood to the communities. And it's also going to give us a goodwill. Banange, motorsport, tubadde na bingi in the media. It's time for us to clean our image and have good PR as well. And these are some of the avenues we can use. So, ntwala omulanga. Nkowoola buli omu ali eyo. As long as you hear this campaign running, please come and support us in whatever way you can. You can just come and donate blood. It's as simple as that. Or partner with us in any way possible that you can.
Yeah, thanks more for that. Basika Jimala Gamba, thanks for the show, Mbu. Some co-drivers buy user pace notes, while others bakuba MP. To the sound we have drivers. It's true. Basika, you will also. That's all we want for you. The paper can go down. That's why we call it. That's why. That's all we want for you. So we'll get back next week with all the latest in the world.